decision was to mandatorily quarantine the about 1,030 persons who were coming in within that 48-hour period before the closure of our borders. Now, the first tests proved that about 79 of them were positive. But the experts advised that it was still important to ensure that the remaining are kept in mandatory quarantine for a 14-day period and tested a second time, because it is possible that somebody may have been exposed early and wasn't manifesting exposure in the samples that were taken. And for that reason, they were kept in mandatory quarantine. And when the second test were done, 26 of them now turned positive. So a good chunk of our case count increase, as you have noticed from the data, is coming from the second group of persons who tested positive during the second test. The other part of it is the enhanced tracing exercise that has started. As the President mentioned on Sunday night, as at that time, about 19,000 persons had been traced. Samples had been taken from about 15,000. And he mentioned that his decision by the end of this week will be heavily informed by the results of that 15,000. Now, please pay attention to this. So far, over 15,000 that have had their samples taken. Out of that, the brief I have this morning is that 7,461 have been tested as at now. And out of that, 14, that is 0.18%, have tested positive. Let me take that again. Out of the 15,000 samples that are being processed, 7,461 have been run so far, been tested so far. 14, that's 0.18%, have tested positive. Now, these are some of the reasons for which you are seeing the case count go up. And that's why we continue to encourage people that do not get alarmed when you see the raw case count numbers go up. It is because we are aggressively going out there now in search of virus. We will find these numbers. The more numbers we find, the better we are disposed for the Ghana Health Service to provide them with care for the sick, which is pillar number 5, or which is pillar number 4, or is it 3 rather? Pillar number 3, care for the sick, pillar number 3 on our strategy. So to explain the numbers that have gone up, please don't be alarmed. It is because we are aggressively testing. We have to do a second test for those in mandatory quarantine. And then the enhanced surveillance that has started is what is bringing numbers up. So just so that we are guided accordingly.